Now, this is not like a normal T-Trak kit. But here's the deal is, I was thinking of making my new layout all T-Trak. Now, I only have one of these. I'm actually going to make all my kits basically out of wood. But since I got this for free, might as well build it. Didn't come with this. I brought this out because why glue something when you can use the hot glue gun instead, right? But it came with some track. A track's got feeder pieces on there as well. Came with these wood pieces. It also came with it came with a lot of this shaper sheet. So it came with this foam stuff. Okay. It came with 2 of those, okay. Came with one of these like little riser pieces as well. Let's look in the box. It also came with another piece of that. It came with some plaster stuff, shaper sheet plaster, 2 bags of that. Came with all the electrical stuff, glue, hardware. Came with all that. Comes with this book. It's a booklet, pamphlet thing. Oops, is it upside down? It is. So look at that. Okay, so it comes with that, and so we're gonna just make this square thing. Sap wants us to take, wants us to take that and put that on the edge of this. The only problem is this is smaller than that piece of wood. So how that's gonna happen is a mystery. If that's like how it's supposed to be, but we'll see here. I'm gonna get this other one too. Let's hope it doesn't crack. Yeah, this doesn't look like the best case scenario. And it looks like it's going to come out. So I've turned the hot glue gun on, and we're going to put beads of hot glue against these. This looks stupid. It doesn't go all the way in there. You can see what it's doing. This is what it says. That you see on that how it shows it. Oh, like that's gonna fit that square. It doesn't. It doesn't come even close. Look. Yeah, that's how it fits that. Okay. So it's not super sound. Oh, and then we have to put it in one of those grooves. Oh God, that's gonna be annoying as well. Oh my God. I'm gonna do that with the other one off camera as well, just because it was easier to get in there. Okay, make sure the grommet side is down like that. Yeah, once you put it in there, it kind of rips it apart. This is not going in as good as the first one. Okay, got it in there. I think it's in there. Yeah, this one actually looks better than the first one. That went in there pretty decently. So let's go on the bottom. Now, it's not, it is kind of leveled. I'm going to put some more hot glue on there to make sure that don't come out. These pieces done. Now it wants us to glue this in here using that foam tack glue. The problem with the foam tack glue is it's going to take forever to dry. So if we try to use the hot glue, it may work better. Here, let me just dry fit these, make sure they're going to fit. They have to basically be like that. They're going to sure when I got that on there. Okay. I'm making sure that it doesn't go over the edge. We still have a nice piece there. So you gotta put a nice glob of that stuff on there, and then making sure it just sits there flat. Okay, and make sure that we got. Ooh, the hot glue is oozing out of the top. Not good. Not good. We can definitely get rid of the hot oozing glue. Oh yeah, it's on my fingers. Ooh, that really is hot. The little hot glue gun to put these on instead of using that foam tack glue, because we could put it on and place it and have it stick in less than a minute. This stuff would have taken hours. Now we are going to put a little bit of this on with the with this other glue for the next step. I think we're going to do this. So we're going to put them all together. And so why I think we should use that foam tack glue is we're going to put it on dry. We're going to put it on kind of dry fit, and we're going to pin it. But once it's together, we're going to add some foam tack glue, even like they suggest on this stage. also add it as well. But what I'll do is I'll hot glue that other part in later. Up here, I can add a bead of hot glue on this as well. We will take care of that once we get there. So wait a second. Now this one goes over here. Okay, like this. And this one is going to go over here like this. I used the foam tack glue. You have to have scissors to pop this open, and it comes out like a lot. But I decided to put the joints in with the foam tack glue, this area as well. And then I'm going to go back over once it looks like it's pretty squared and whatnot. I'm going to go over with the low temp glue gun as well. It's pretty squared here. This is the area where the track is going to be. And yeah, we already have the form already set here, so we're looking pretty good already. So yeah, there we are. We're already done with this stage here. Next stage looks like yeah, it's add a little glue, hot glue, and then boom, this is next. That's the next thing that's got to go in there. Oh yeah, maybe we should see if we can get that in there before we use that glue. Okay, so that piece is already leveled, but the only thing we have to do is make sure when we put the bolts in that there is a cutout area for the bolts on this side. I already put the track all the way across, it's leveled in there. So I definitely check that before putting any of the hot glue in there, because yeah, we don't want to remove that. So that's another piece. And well, this went together pretty fast, guys and gals. I would say it went together really, really fast. Now, I want to make sure that this can come back out of here, because we have to cut this thing out so it fits in with this. Put this low temp glue gun stuff on today and do the rest of it on a different day. So this. Whatnot. I used the foam tack. I also used that. Now we're not done. We do have to put this in now, because I didn't bring out my hobby knife, but I also think it's probably best if we kind of wait for this for a couple days, see if it warps or anything. Okay, I just added a little extra glue to the back of these. There were some areas where I needed just a little extra glue. You can see I have the nuts in there. And I've also trimmed away these pieces on the side, and then I made a little larger hole right here, because that's where the wiring has to go through to get up into that sector. Now I need to find a ruler, because we need to put we need to know where the track needs to go, so we need to mark it. Okay, so here in the instruction tell you to glue this in place. So first I marked where the track is gonna go on here, and then it tells you to put this in here. But here's the deal, is where does these wires go to in here? So the only place it can come out of is the big opening. So what I did, what they didn't suggest we do, is I made a little notch on this side to run the wiring so it can go out that way. Yeah, so this track is going to hug basically the edge of this side, and I have marked all the way down. So yeah, it's 1.5 inches in the front, and it basically hugs that line. That's not the ideally way that I would do that, but we're going to be doing the rest of these out of wood, and we'll correct for that. So the green connector is the inside track, and the white connector is the outside. So what I've done is I put like a little twist to tie on the green one, because we're going to glue this thing in place first. Okay, I hot glued. Let's put regular glue on the bottom with hot glue right there. And I did leave that notch out, and like literally I said, if you didn't have a notch in there, I don't know how you would have got those through. Since there's 1.5 in the front here, I trimmed like just a little slope off to the side so we can get like a little hill going in. Yeah, that came out, but I'll put something else in there. It's not a big deal. So that mark where that's where the track goes, and it goes all the way to that edge there. So I'm going to be putting in another piece of foam across here later to compensate for the runoff. Had to go look. Oh, and I painted the track up. Yeah, it came with concrete ties. Don't like that. Now I have to go back and paint in here, and then I like to put in you know, weeds and stuff up in here and stuff. So I'm gonna be doing that as well. I'll put real ballast on the edges. So yeah, I like to do it that way. The module for cabin in the woods. So actually I have the little cabin here. I got this many years ago. $28. Believe it or not, it's on sale again for Black Friday through MB Klein for $28. So yeah, there you guys go. That's it right there. The little cabin in the woods. It's real tiny compared to the whole size of this. So yeah, most of it's going to be woods. We're going to have like a little stream and stuff as well nearby. But it's one of those just plug. It lights up. 28 bucks. You can still get an MB Klein today. I got a couple of years ago at that price, but yeah, little cabin. Little cabin will go over here up on a like hill. And there'll be a lot of trees around it. We're gonna have a little dirt road going up there, and that's gonna go over a little tiny bridge. That's gonna go underneath a little stream. That's gonna go off the side here into a culvert. We're gonna have a lot of trees and vegetation along here. So yeah, that's gonna be our little modular. That's pretty much gonna be it. I'm gonna try out the shaper sheet, but we're gonna need to get some extra foam. I think I still have some foam pieces from, I moved a bunch of foam pieces in one of my big boxes, and I'm hoping I have enough pieces and go from here to here. This hot glue in there just to give us some base structure to use the shaper sheet against. But I think I'm gonna let this dry. But yeah, I put this also in here just to give it some more. I might even carve some more out with my foam knife there.